What do you say, Cancer? This is Cosmic Boogeyman. Um, so, hey, I'm going to try something new with you guys. I actually was guided to grab two Oracle decks, and as I was sitting here getting prepped to do this read, I had Taylor Swift's song "Love Story" come in, and you should take a look at it, listen to it, listen to the lyrics. Um, maybe after you watch this video, but yeah, take a look at it. It's pretty amazing. So I get messages all the time from my guides through music, and they're pretty accurate. But what I'll be doing is when I pull the cards, they'll be in the upright, just because Oracle cards in general, that's how I use them, unless I'm guided otherwise. But I like using the Oracle cards in upright because they're basically artwork. Let's call it what they are. They're beautiful. Like I have cards like this. Like would you flip like these cards? Like look, like which one? It's like obviously you'd go with the upright. So even like when you have 'em like this and this, like this versus this, I mean, artists drew this, so out of respect to those artists, I actually like to keep these in the upright. And these are positive things. So Cancer, we're gonna keep going, and like I said, so dealer's choice. I like to give you guys my little cancers, my little crabs. I like to give you guys the gold foil. So this is the gold edges. These are my Dorian Virtue decks. I've been pulling these back out, making some use of them. This is the Archangel Michael deck. Um, this also has this also has gold foil side, but this has been used a lot more. It's this Archangel Michael is pretty good. I really resonate with that name Michael and Archangel Michael, but these decks in general are really helpful because they all have a different personality. They really, really do. No matter how I pull, what I pull, they'll do their own thing. It's a little different than my regular tarot deck, which has has double tarot cards in them. Because pulling those, I get like it's a 0.0058% chance that they can overlay the cards. This is straight messages. Like that's why I like doing this. When I pull these cards, it's straight messages. Like I'll pull your card right here, right from the middle. See? So it's quiet time. Take some quiet time alone, rest, meditate, and contemplate. So you're probably here because you're maybe in a situation with another person and you're just taking your own time, or you're separated, or there's a situation where you and this other person aren't connected or not connected the same way. So that could be. Maybe at nighttime it's harder for you. Let's see what they have. And I'll pull from the middle of the deck for you. Whoop, jumpers. Yeah, I see a lot of energy on the other side here. So the way they see it, your counterpart, the person you're here for, could be male, could be female. It's so Cancer, they're seeing it as a favorable outcome. You know, they're saying thank you for the beautiful outcome of the situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. So this could be also part of the universe for them saying, hey, look, if I look positive, things will be positive. So I just keep shuffling to see if any cards will jump. If not, I pull from the middle, and that randomness helps compensate for the jumpers. The jumpers are the best ones. But Cancer, what I'm saying for you, what I feel is maybe they're focused on something else. They're focused away from you right now, and you're focused on just being quiet. You're trying not to upset the cart. So you have undying love. The love you share is eternal, regardless of the situation. So you're going to keep facing forward for the near future, saying, "I'm going to keep my focus. Just keep it on, keep it straight, not worrying." I also want to see if there's anything else from your energy at this moment here, Cancers. You cute little crabs. You guys, man, you could be in your shell. That's probably what's going on, I'm guessing, because I see a lot of protection going on here. You see, like here and here, like at night here. I think you're just going into your shell. Maybe you're just taking some time for yourself before everything, gets crazier again. Oh, yeah, see, here's a jumper. And pay attention to your dreams. Um, Thank you for tucking me in to bed tonight and help me enjoy a wonderful, restful tonight's sleep. Restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, my guide, my healer. Please allow me to understand this. And then you have to describe the situation. Um, I have a so strong belief that we hang out with our guides at night, just so you guys understand this. So this other person, your other partner, might be taking time when they're away from you, and they're turning their direction. They're turning their direction now to face what you're facing. Maybe they're actually focusing on like self-healing. Maybe at night they're learning. Maybe they're manifesting at night. That's a thing. That's something I highly believe, you know. Maybe they're saying, "Hey, at night I'm going to manifest." They're going to connect with their guides, their angels, and manifest. And so you're just waiting for the next upcycle, just like everything else, like stocks. Love is the same way. Just like the waves coming in and crashing. It's like everything else, just like traffic patterns, just like anything else. 12 p.m. at Times Square is way different than 12 a.m. I can tell you. But what I can tell you is it's definitely a part of the cycles and rhythms of how we operate. So you have to honor those cycles with your body, energy levels, and your emotions. So focus on those. Don't think of it as a personal attack about you. Whatever's going on with this other person and reason you're here, don't look at it like that. They're basically trying to focus on making themselves a better version of themselves. That's what it looks like to me. So yeah. So your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. So they're focusing on their inner guides and saying, "Let me get to be a better person." This is a person you want to have in your life, Cancer. This is a person that's there. This is a person that's focusing. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and prayed for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can help come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. So whoever this person is, they're just looking to share. Maybe they're taking their alone time, but you can see how their focus is then was away, focused on something else, and is then turned and focused on to you. And so you're turning your focus now towards them. So it seems as though you're slowly doing it, but you're holding something in your hand like a sword, which is that's a little unsettling because you had your hand over your heart, which means you're protective. You're being quiet, hand over your heart, being protective, and now you're ready to strike. This could be a good or a bad thing, but maybe you're waiting for the right moment to strike. But you're very tapped into and basically to the ether, to intuition. Go outside, but see now you're turning your head, you're keeping your head turned, you're turning your head away using intuition, and you're going into protective mode, whatever this means. Um, This could mean that you're looking deeper into the situation. There's the moon on your forehead, which means the third eye. You could be doing some night rituals, but you're definitely connected to something. There's little fairies on here, also could be witchcraft, but there could be something involved with this Cancer that could be helping you. But it says you've been indoors for too long. Go outside and get some fresh air, or move on, change your cycles. You can't stay in the same cycles. You have to change what you're doing. And I think what it's doing is you're protecting yourself from something and you're going to lose whatever it is, or you're protecting yourself for too long. And that's what's going on. So this other person says lean on God and the angels for your support. So it's saying lean on the divine, lean on whoever you trust, whoever is your person, Cancer, focus on those. So you have to basically go and say, you know, you're going to allow divine miracles to happen, to go through you, to happen through you. If that's what you really want to happen, you want that to happen. See if anything else pops here. Yeah. So if you're a partner here, might be going through some energy healing work, and maybe they're coming out of something. But you can see what's happened is they've looked over to you and now they're looking straight ahead. They're not looking away from you anymore, but they're looking straight ahead. And at the end of the story, or at the end of the line, they're sitting there praying for you. They're thanking for sending the energy work and through them and blessings and those around them. But they're thanking for the connecting of love and energy and healers and teachers and energy work. They're thanking them for that. But what has happened is I feel as though you're maybe staying in your shell a little too long, and the universe is trying to poke or prod you out of that shell, get you out. And what do we get? Yep, there you go. And then you come out going, oh, hey, by the way, I do want you. I'm actually interested in you. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. You come out realizing at the very last minute or at nighttime, focusing. And because they're using their third eye to connect to you, and you're using your third eye. And I get the moon in here with the moon with the crescent. So I think that's what happens. And maybe your fire burns more at night, or you're passionate more at night to the situation. But I would have to give you that you're possibly looking to the situation bigger. So I'm going to pull one card for you to them and just see what you would say to them if you could talk to them unadulterated, nothing held back, and you could just say, let me say something, and it would never be used against me. And I know our egos get in the way sometimes, Cancer, and that's kind of what's unfortunate. But let's pull one card. What would you say to them? You would say to them, the universe is pouring abundance out to you. Be open to receiving it. So that's what you would tell them, or you want them to know as your message. So I think spiritually on the other side, you can see like now you are looking at them. You're dumping your abundance into them. And I think from another level, you are actually helping this person grow spiritually. And they would tell you, let's see, they're helping you. They're basically asking the divine to help with the situation. They're coming in with their sword to help protect you, but they're coming in at an angle, like they're coming in at a perspective angle. So they're saying they're asking Archangel Michael directly now, saying, or asking angels and the divine to help protect the situation. They're saying, hey, thank you for everything. I'm very appreciative, but I want you to help protect this situation. Please help be filled with this faith at all times. Because I guess they're very peaceful. Whoever this person that you're talking about here, Cancer, they're peaceful generally. They're a very calm and easygoing person. But I think what happens here is they're also trying to protect you from another level. And I get this is almost like 5D or above where we're sitting in 3D. That's what it tells me. It's like because you can see their third eye is activated here. They're using it actively, but they have their sword out, which tells me they have knowledge and they would be ready to strike if they had to. Cancer is a very good read. It's like you're both on the same page. Like, no, let me help you, let me help protect you, and it's very very wonderful. But you have your arrow out, they have their sword out. You're both ready to strike. You have abundance. You're very happy, and there's somebody who's basically helping oversee the situation. So this situation with you, Cancer, is a very beautiful one. I'm going to pull one card for you just from my, where is it? Here it is. From my Mystic Martian Oracle deck. Just one final message from you. Just for you, Cancer. Just to see what we get out of this. Just super curious. Here we go. Here it is. Okay. I'll bring it over to the closer camera for all of us. But it says, so there's two people in the final outcome. They look like they're the same type of what I would call aliens. But it says Agarthians, manifesting multidimensional perception attunement. So I'll bring it over here to get you a closer look. But that's your final card. And what I'm getting here is you both have abundance, but in a different way. You both operate, but in a different way. You seeing things, and you can see their third eye has jewelry on it. They're operating in a different dimension. Like these people, you and your partner are operating in a totally different dimension, but you're very comfortable. You're protected. You will operate in a different dimension, and you are both in a way that's like um, above others. It's in a unique situation. I would also say whatever this is in the background has something to do with the control of other dimensions. So if you would ask me, Cancer, I'd say the situation is very well under control because you're controlling it from another dimension. And it's from 3D. From here, we look like we're out of control, but we're really not. You have full control of it. So if I had to give you any advice, Cancer, I would say stay strong with whatever you're doing because you're doing very well with it. Very, very well. Because you wouldn't get a final card reminding you about your manifestation powers or your multi-dimension perception or your attunement and how you're being protected and how you are also manifesting or how abundant you are. So something's happening here where you're pulling abundance into this other person. So I would remind you guys to be safe, do what you're doing, and just, remember to be happy. That's all you got to do. All right, guys, get out of those shells. Talk to you later.